Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. No matter where you are, before I start talking about the watches, Toby, you want to say a few words? Toby is a great dog. Now, today's a great day. Weather's brilliant. I decided to spend the time on the balcony. As you guys know, this is where our channel started about 3 years ago. So a massive shout out to every single of my subscribers that still with me or no longer with us. Sort of saying not physically no longer with us, but in terms of unsubscribed. But I just want to give every one of you a massive shout out to all the support, all the inspiration that you provided to me personally, and to all the other fellow enthusiasts and the collectors around the world. We all make a difference, and you certainly did to mine. Now, today I just think this watch has so much of a Seiko magic on. That is the Seiko Monster. This is the 4th gen. Guys, I actually forgot the model names for this. I think it's the SRPD 43. I could be wrong, but this is the yellow Monster. And knowing what's going on in our life, whether that's sort of in particular in our life or what is going on surrounding us in our environment, economically, socially, any parts of the world, I think we have a lot to hope for. But what can be agreed upon altogether is there's so much uncertainty going around us, not necessarily on our control. And my topic today on the strap it up, let's say that, is sometimes we gotta remember that we have to be a monster to protect what we have and to achieve where we want to go. No matter that you are an individual in the university trying to do really well, better than your classmates in school, or you're in that sort of first couple years at your employer, you're trying to impress whoever you need to impress, than your fellow colleagues. Or, you're early on in a relationship that you try to survive and try to win the love of your life. You have to be aggressive towards what you're trying to do. And this monster reminds me of that, because it is easy said than done of setting up those goals. But because our world is extremely noisy, we get distracted. And you know what we do when we get distracted? We tend to blend in with the major trend, whatever that is. And when you're doing that from time to time, sooner or later you will start giving away of who you are. See, Seiko is not a brand of giving away who they are. They are a brand of knowing who they truly are, and they're doing everything they can to protect from changing and deriving from who they are. When it comes to design and making watches, they are brilliant at that. And I think in today's world, that is the only way for your customers to remember who you are, because your customers may not necessarily buy from you, but they will certainly observe about what you are and what you do. And if you keep changing your words, if you keep changing your tactics and changing what's going on the surface, your customers one day will soon find out that you don't have a soul, you don't have identity, that you are too afraid of expanding who you are. But if you keep delivering in a fashion and a format that you have a commitment of, then your customers will know what you stand for. And that is probably the most important thing in the world now, I think, is we have abundance of information. We have abundance of products. We have abundance of solution. We have abundance of choices when it comes to consumers' standpoint. But what we lack of is a reliable, sustainable, truthful, authentic individual groups, brand, nations, we lack of that. And the only way to push things forward in a solid way is to push it with strength, is to never change about who you are. Of course, learn from your mistakes too. All right, guys, that's it for today. Are you a Monster fan? Do you have a Monster in your collection? Or you don't? If you do, share in the comments down in the section below about which Monster you have had or which one that you currently have still. If you're enjoying it, why? If you don't, talk about why you're not. Because I think there's a lot of safer bets in terms of lineups for the Seiko divers, but Monster is one that you must have. That's it for today, guys. Hope you guys have a great day no matter where you are. And no doubt, I'll see you guys very shortly in the next one. Take care, guys.